Hello and welcome everyone to another round of our T2 Hot Seat interviews. And today we have none other than Bruna from Brazil. Bruna, do you want to say hi to everyone?
Hi everyone, thanks for inviting me.
Awesome, that is so good. And thank you so much for taking the time out to be with us here today, doing this interview. And of course, I know that your schedule is really busy, so we really do appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me, it will be really fun.
Yes, it will be fun. So before we get anything else going, we will be playing this game that we have played with all the other players before in our interview sessions, and it will be called the T2 Hot Seat Challenge. So, Bruna, do you think you're ready? Do you think you're up for the challenge?
I hope so.
You'll be so fun. You'll be so fun. Hey, so really quickly for the viewers out there who are not too sure what this challenge is, I'm just gonna give you guys a brief idea of how the game works. So Bruno, you're gonna have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as you can. I will be asking those questions. It will be questions about table tennis, or it could be general knowledge questions, or it could be anything at all. I don't know. We will see what it is. Okay, and in that 60 seconds, okay, every correct answer that you give me is worth 1 point. And regardless of your answer given, the next question will be asked. And what that means is that if I were to ask you what is 2 plus 2, and you answer me 5, I'm just going to move on to the next question. Okay, whether or not it's correct, I'm not going to give you a second chance. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, but no pressure at all right? And in the final 24 seconds, in the 60 seconds, there will be a bonus segment whereby if every correct answer that you get and the final 24 seconds, you will actually be getting 2 points instead of 1. So that is a portion where you want to really be on the ball, on the game, get all the questions correct, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and last but not least, obviously, if you are not too sure what I'm asking or you don't understand the question at all, you can say skip and I can go on to the next question. Awesome. So, do you think you're ready for the challenge?
Yeah, come
All
on.
good? Okay. What is the host country for the 2024 Olympics?
Paris, France,
How many hours are there in a day?
24.
According to Google, what is the most played sport in Brazil?
Football,
Name me any table tennis move.
skip,
Name me an animal that has 8 legs.
spider,
Where was table tennis invented?
England,
Name me any 2 colors of the Brazilian flag.
yellow, green,
In what year did table tennis become an Olympic sport?
skip,
How many letters are there in the alphabet?
skip,
Name me a country that starts with the letter S.
Senegal.
Okay, close enough. That's it. That is the end of the game. I think you did pretty well. You did pretty well this time around.
Sometimes I didn't understand the questions.
Yeah, I know, but you could skip it, and I think you did quite a good job
Okay.
skipping them. But Bruna, it's been a question on all of our heads. But ever since we last seen you at Olympics, so like, what have you been up to? Like, do you want to share with us how's your life has been?
After Olympic Games, we didn't know actually the calendar or the plans, because with the coronavirus and everything, it's kind
Yeah,
of difficult to plan everything. But I'm really happy that in the end we had some tournaments to play, and I'm also playing German League, which is really nice to keep playing, and trying to keep regular in your match. And I think I have been playing really good, and I improved a lot since Olympic Games, which I was impressed because it's not since so long time that we played Olympic Games.
yeah.
So I think I had quite good results in this last month.
That is good. That is so good. And you said that you have been playing in the German league, right?
Yeah.
So how has that experience been? Like training with them and playing with them? Was it a good experience?
Yeah, it was really nice. The first match was a little bit of like not pressure, but
Never. Yeah.
was really like already high level, like
Yes, of
crazy.
course.
I
Yeah.
played against Petrisa
Mm.
and Chantal, and
Yeah.
I beat them. And
Wow.
yeah, for first match, I was really like, this is really nice for the club and also for me. I was super
Yes.
happy.
Yes. That's good.
Yeah, this is really good.
And and were you when you were playing in the German league, did you pick up any German when you're playing there? Because obviously, um, it is a German league after all.
Yeah, okay. German is really, really difficult. And
Yes.
I can understand the word sometimes. And
That's good.
so I can make like the context and maybe guess what they are saying.
Mm. Could
But
you
no, I
could
don't. But no, I don't speak German. Nothing. Totally nothing.
Oh no, I was gonna ask you if you can share with us like a sentence or say a word
Oh
in
no,
German. None at all.
really, really not. Really not.
It is a pretty difficult language, I must say. So I don't know
Yeah,
any German as well. But yeah, I mean, it's good that you're catching a bit of words here and there. Maybe after a
yeah.
few years, you could start speaking it in German. I don't know.
I hope one more language wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. So how many languages do you actually speak, Bruna?
I speak Spanish, Portuguese,
Hmm.
English, and I can understand a little bit of French and Italian.
Wow, that is wow. You are pretty much a multilingual person. You can speak a lot of languages. Well, obviously, you said before, like the past month have been really packed with table tennis for you. When you're not playing table tennis, like what is something that you most look forward to during the off season?
Okay, when I'm home,
Mm,
I always with my parents going somewhere, restaurant
yep,
or always eating new things there, you
yum,
know.
love it.
But yeah, but when I am around like Europe
Mm,
tournaments, I like to visit the country. I like to go out, you know, if it's just for a
yeah.
walk. Before I was more like stay inside house
Mm,
person, but now I
mm.
like a little bit more to go out, check around the city, and
Yeah,
of
that's
course
great.
sometimes just Netflix, you know.
Yes, of course. Every now and then we will need that a bit of like a me time whereby you want to spend some time alone at home. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And with Netflix, like, do you have any shows that you're really into, or do you normally watch movies and stuff?
Uh, I like movies and series in general, but I
Mm.
always forget the name of the movies normally. So if you ask me right now, I really don't remember any, you know. But this I like mostly the series about horror or like pressure, you know. I don't know,
Yes,
actions,
yes.
you know, like this kind of
Action
stuff.
movies and stuff. Wow. Okay, so
Yeah,
like maybe like Mission Impossible or like the
yeah,
James Bond
exactly,
movies. You love those kind of
exactly.
movies.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's good. It's like obviously, apart from like obviously staying home watching movies, you love to go out and travel a lot. Like, have you, if you could think of a country that you love to visit again or that you love the most, which country would it be?
the one that I really like, I have been already.
Mm.
It's Italy, and the one that I really would like to visit is Greece.
Wow. And why? Is it because of like the buildings or like
Yeah,
just
I
Greece
really
in
love the
general?
buildings. Okay, the
Mm.
Greece I like the sea, the beach,
Yeah.
and the
Yep.
buildings I like white. You know, it's really like
Oh.
different. And also
Yeah.
I like the buildings in France are really
Mm.
impressive.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, Olympics 2024 is gonna be in Paris, so
Yeah.
that will be fun.
I need to focus on the match, not on the buildings.
Yes, yes, I know. But after the
Yeah,
games are
of course.
finished,
Don't
you have so much time to
exactly.
spend. But yes, focus on the games, get to the
Yeah,
finals, get a medal for Brazil. Am I right?
yeah.
That is good. That is good. So, apart from table tennis and obviously going traveling around and everything, like, is there any other sport that you actually play or get into outside of your time?
I really like badminton.
Oh, okay.
And in the last holidays that I have been in Brazil, I tried
Mm.
tennis, but was not so good.
Yes,
But
yes.
yeah, I really like badminton and swimming. they said.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So when you tried tennis, like when you say that you're not so good, was it because you were not hitting the ball right, or you just can't return the ball to the opponents right?
It's because the racket it's really heavy for
Heavy.
for me. Yeah, and
Very different from a table tennis ball.
yes, it's so light. When I took it, my arm was like this. Next day I was like, come on, how possible?
Oh no! And you probably felt like you were like you need a massage or something, all right?
Exactly, exactly. My sister was there for me.
Oh, that is nice. And I guess for badminton, it's very similar to table tennis. Have you been taking any, I don't know, any skills or any movement from badminton to your table tennis play?
I think the most similar stuff. It's the way that they move. They always have to keep
Mm,
moving, and
yeah.
always like from the side. Typical moves
Mm.
also from table tennis. Let's say.
So very
So that,
similar in those
yeah,
areas. Oh, that's great. And obviously, all those different sports that you play, you are having fun most of the time.
yeah.
Do you play with your sister or do you play with your friends or just anyone at all?
Okay, normally I play with my sister or my father.
Yes,
Well,
okay.
yeah, they are
And
the ones.
and are you the better one out of your sister and the father, or everyone's about the
Yeah,
same?
of course, of
Of course,
course.
of course. Yeah. That is good. I love it. I love your confidence. I love your confidence. But if maybe next time if we ever have like a tournament that we host, we could invite you along to play like a mini badminton game
Of
instead
course,
of
I would
table
love
tennis.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, and that would be really interesting to watch. Maybe I'll put your father on the other side, and you can play it with your father and see who wins.
This would be
A bit
nice.
of Yes, a bit of a family showdown. And
Yeah,
then like
exactly.
you'll get the bragging rights from the family. How good is that?
Would be a little bit different, but would be nice.
Yeah, for sure. So obviously, you're pretty close to your family, am I right? And your sisters. Like, how would you describe your relationship with your sister Julia? Like, are you guys really close? Or obviously, you guys been training a lot together as well. How has it been?
Um, when all the COVID stuff started,
Mm,
I stayed home for 6, 7 months, and she stayed here also. So
yeah.
let's say that we needed to make everything together, practice, we make everything together, and
Oh, that's
we get
good.
really close. And I
Yeah.
think was one of the best moments, for us to get close.
Mm,
And now we speak about totally anything. We make fun of each other. It's when we traveled to Tokyo was amazing. Really, it's really nice to have
awesome.
someone of your family, beside you.
Yeah.
I would give anything to have my sister, traveling with me right now. Would be really nice.
Oh, that's so good. And I guess, yeah, at the Olympics, you and your sister were there, and you guys probably shared a lot of good memories together, am I right?
Yeah, was really
Yeah, because
amazing.
I recently saw your Instagram post. You did post something about the Olympics, sharing the memories from there. Is there any particular memory that you have from your Olympics recently that you would like to share with us? Like any special memory or any funny one, maybe? I don't know.
Um, I think the there isn't like a special moment. Of course, when
Mm.
I'm playing, but this is like
Yeah.
personal. But
Yes.
I really like when all the team were going to eat, and now when speaking,
Yeah.
having fun or
Yeah.
laughing. It was really nice. Or when we were in the room, of course, when we finished
Mm.
the tournament, we like have fun playing cards. Or
Yes.
like, for example, Hugo and
Mm.
Vitor, they play. I don't think it's guitar, but you
The
understand.
ukulele, is it? The
Yeah,
small
exactly,
guitar.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, so
Every,
Hugo knows how to play that.
yeah, exactly. So he plays, and then everyone
Wow.
sings. It's
That's
really
so
like
good. Like
it's really like to,
family, like a
yeah,
very good
exactly,
moment.
yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's awesome, man. I mean, yeah, I mean, at the Olympics, apart from playing sport, you get to make a lot of good relationships with people that we don't normally hang out with. And you
Yeah,
guys are all sports people, so having a break once in a while, I think that's good. That's a great
it's
thing to have.
important. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. So, obviously, yeah, aside from all of that, something I have in my head, or I think a lot of fans want to know as well, maybe before a game, before we turn up to the game, is there any particular routine that you get into just to get your mind ready for it?
Before the game, I focus on what I have to do,
Mm,
like to beat the girl and everything. But
mm,
I always listen to music, and
yeah.
the music it's really like needs to pump me.
Yes, I was gonna ask, what kind of music do you listen to? Is it a little like EDM, like electronical music, dance music, or what kind of
It's
music do you
more
listen to?
okay. It's a little bit weird, but I like to listen Juice WRLD.
Oh, Juice WRLD.
Yeah, Juice WRLD. Yeah, it's really
It's
good.
just it's your type of music.
Yeah, the beat or Trippy Red.
Yep, 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 yep. And that pumps
Yeah,
you up for the game, am I right?
exactly.
So when you get onto the court, you're like all bouncy and ready to go and just
Yeah, full of
gotta keep.
energy.
Yes. That is so good. Wow, wow, that
Yeah,
is really good. So if any one of you out there is listening to this, maybe just to get yourself ready for the game, be like Bruna, listen to those kind of music that really pumps your heart up so that when you're out on the court, you come out like a bunny, like you're jumping all around everywhere.
exactly. Really crazy
That
one.
is, yes, that is so good. And is there any like food that you eat or consume before a game? Because I know you probably have a good break before that, but is there like a quick energy bar or some drinks that you take in before a game?
Yeah, if I feel like I have to eat something, it's the most
Mm.
easy that we have in a tournament is banana or
Oh
some
yes, fruits,
cereal
bananas.
bar or
Yes.
this energy drinks that sometimes they have in the tournaments.
Yep, yep,
But
yep. Fair
always
enough.
light food. Yeah.
Yes, I can see that you love food so much. Having just had a good lunch with your family earlier today,
Yeah,
I'm
my
sure you're
parents
looking forward to
cook
food.
amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, what did your parents cook? Like, what kind of cuisine was it?
Okay, my mom cooks more Brazilian
Mm,
stuff, and my
yep.
father cooks more Japanese stuff.
Oh, so
Yeah.
which is your favorite? If you have to pick one, which is your favorite?
Oh my God, really? I cannot pick one.
Okay, you love all food. Everything is
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, yeah.
And because you mentioned Japanese, like I think Japanese food have a lot of raw food as well. Do you like to eat any of the raw stuff? Like any of the sashimis or sushi
Yeah,
and stuff
I
like
love
that?
Japanese food. Yeah. I have no
Yes.
problems with Japanese food.
And if you can pick maybe a few favorite food in the world, what would it be? Like a dish, if yes, any dish.
Okay, I think. Okay, I say the Brazilian one, barbecue, of course, and
Yes, of
the
course.
Japanese one, sukiyaki.
Oh wow! So you love to make those food on the spot and eat it because sukiyaki barbecue.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Oh wow, wow! You're making me really
It's
hungry. Okay, I think let's stay away from food for now. If not, um, we might just be talking about food and food only, which is good. But I guess we really want to know more about you as well. And so, maybe could you just share with us a bit of your journey so far in table tennis? How did it start? How was it going? And where are you right now? And maybe what you want to achieve in the future?
okay. I just came back from Tunisia right now, and
Yep.
next week, no, this week, in 3 days, I'm gonna travel to Peru for Pan
Ooh.
American Championships,
Yes. Yep.
and I'm pretty like having good vibes about the tournament.
Yeah.
It's always difficult. This tournament it's really important, but
Mm.
it's good to have these positive vibes and everything
Yeah.
before the tournament. And direct after, we are gonna go to USA to have to play the World Championships.
Mm.
And then direct after, I have 10 days after I have like the league match. So it will be a little bit quite
Wow.
tense, but I'm happy
Yes.
that
Yes.
everything is like going back to normal and I can play matches and
Compete and play. Yeah, that is
exactly.
so good. That is so good. And after that German league, after the matches in the German league, do you have a good break over like Christmas or?
Yeah, I will. It's Christmas. I will spend in Italy, and
Yes, your
after
favorite
for New Year,
place.
I come back Brazil. Yeah,
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So,
yeah.
and how did your journey started, Bruna? Like, what made you decide to pick up table tennis as a career or as a sport?
When I was 8 years old, I started playing table tennis, and during
Mm.
this time, I was also making badminton or I was making
Yep, yep.
swimming.
Swimming.
And
Yep.
my parents, they always like supported me to make any sport. I also did judo before or ballet, gymnastic, and
It's awesome.
so during this period, I was playing these three sports, and I needed to choose
Yep.
one. So I picked
Yes.
table tennis, and this is when I started to practice a little bit, practice a little bit
Yep.
more, getting better, small tournaments. Then I think 2012 maybe. I
Mm.
no, yeah, around this time I went to Hopes,
Mm.
and this is
Yes.
when everything started more professional.
Yeah, that is good. And obviously,
Yeah.
during that whole journey, was there any challenge at all? Were there any points in your time whereby you felt like it was really hard to move on? You're not too sure about table tennis. Was there any of those challenges?
Okay. I maybe not so sure about table tennis. I didn't have,
Mm.
but that was really difficult to continue was
Mm.
when I was in high school to
Yep.
make because here in Brazil we don't have like special high school for players. So you need
Yeah.
to study like the others and also make your sport, which was really
Mm.
difficult. But
Yeah.
thanks God I could pass through it.
Yes, thank God. Like, look at where you are now. Obviously, you've done high school, and obviously, you're now competing worldwide, traveling to Germany, traveling to everywhere around the world,
Yeah,
competing. That is a
yeah,
really great life to have. Am I right?
yeah, you're right.
So, throughout that whole journey of yours, was there any event or any like competition which is your favorite or like the most memorable for you?
The most okay, the one that I really like is when I became world champion in
Yeah.
2013.
Yep.
Because when I was younger, they always asked me what was my goal, what I wanted to
Mm.
win, and I always say that I wanted to win one world championships. And then
Yep.
I won the cadet, and I was really super happy. I threw racket, I cried. It was amazing. But
Yes.
there is like different kinds of memories. This one was like
Mm.
a dream one, and then there
Mm.
was another one that I was down against my best friend Adriana. It was three
Mm.
three
Yes.
10-4, and
Yep.
then I turned and I did 12-10, and I was like, oh my God,
Wow.
this is
You
crazy.
did it.
Not even I was believing it, or even my coach.
Do you have like something that you look forward to moving forward? Would it be the Olympics or any of the other games coming up that you really are excited for?
Okay, right now we have an important tournament
Mm.
in the Pan American Championships, and
Yep.
obviously the World Championships direct after.
Yes. Yes.
And for right now, I just hope to keep regular in these two tournaments because it's totally different. Also, different places, different balls. It's
Mm.
really, but we need to adapt really fast. And
Yep.
for long goals, we have Pan American Games,
Yep.
and which is the qualify also for Tokyo. Oh my God, for
To
Paris.
Paris. Paris. It's
Yeah.
alright. I know you miss Tokyo a lot because Japanese food. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. And my goal would be to win the Pan American Games also.
Yes, that's awesome. I mean, good luck to that. I hope that you really win it and obviously get some pride for Brazil. I'm sure that your whole nation is behind you. Your family and
Yeah,
friends are all rooting for you. What would you like to see happen in table tennis for the future table tennis in Brazil? Like, is there anything that you hope to see? More kids picking up the bats or more kids following what you do? Is there anything that you'd like to see?
for sure. More kids playing, and
Mm,
I think we can like make our sport not become like famous, but that people
Yeah.
know it, and
Yes.
to get more investments, not
Mm.
only for. I wish the other sports also had it, but
Mm.
speaking for my sport, table tennis, I think that we could improve a little bit more, having
Yes.
good results, of course, and
Mm.
these young people growing up. I think
Mm.
it's really important for the sport to don't stop it.
Yes. I'm sure a lot of fans that hear this, I'm pretty sure some of them want to aspire to be like you one day. So, is there any tips that you can share with them to get to where you are today, if they are still struggling or if they're still in the younger years?
Yeah, I think of course the parents support is really important. I think if you don't have the parent support, it's really difficult to go through it. But if you have your parent support and you are struggling or something else, just keep fighting. The moment is really difficult. It's really difficult to pass through it, but it will be gone. This hard,
Mm.
this difficult period, and you'll
Yeah.
be proud of yourself for what you have done before, and it will make you feel better in the future.
Wow, very well said, Bruna. So if any one of you are listening, take those words in from Bruna. Keep on going on. Don't give up. Am I right, Bruna?
Exactly.
Yeah, and obviously have fun while you're playing it as well. I think that's very important. So Bruna, thank you so much for your time today. But before we really wrap this up, is there like a motto in life that you live by or in sport that you live by that you can share with us?
Yeah. When I'm having like the hard moment, I just need the like to keep thinking positive. Like, come on, it will
Mm,
finish soon. Soon
yeah.
we'll be fine. You just have to
Yes.
keep going. Like
Yeah.
you will feel good after. So make it
Yeah.
now and hold on a little bit
Yes.
more. That soon is gonna be fine.
Yeah, I mean that's very well said. At the end of the day, um, yeah, you just gotta keep going, and one day you'll reach that finish line. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly. That sometimes you also don't control everything. So
So
you
good.
just have
Yes.
to try to keep calm and let it go sometimes.
Yeah, and I'm sure you have learned to live like that your whole life in table tennis because it got really hard at some stages. Am I right? Especially in
Yeah,
games whereby you feel like you are not doing anything well. You have to always tell yourself that it's all right. It's just that one point. It's just that one game. There's still another game that you can come back in.
exactly. You're right. You're totally right.
Yeah. Yeah. So good. Well, look, thank you so much for your time today, Bruna. It's been an awesome time chatting with you and getting to know more about you as well. I'm sure all of the fans, now that we know that, you have I guess you kind of like Japanese food or Brazilian food. Like we kind of know what your favorite cuisine is. We will look out for that in your Instagram.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for inviting me. It was really nice interview. Not really an
Yeah,
interview. It was
well,
like a talk.
yeah, it's more of like a chat. That is right. Well,
Yeah.
look, good luck for the upcoming games. I really hope that you will do well in them. But if not, let's just say bye to everyone for now. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Yeah.